Turbo Turnip Time. The Black Tiger Miner live cast is starting now. It's Turbo Turnip Time. The Black Tiger Miner live cast is starting now. It's Turbo Turnip Time. The Black Tiger Miner live cast is starting now.
Hello, YouTube and X. It's your main man BTM here, bringing you back to the Black Tiger Miner YouTube channel. And we are here and we are live on this Friday, right? Turbo Turn Up Time. The good music intro is back. Yeah, Art, I brought it back just for you. The good music intro, right? I might need to clean it up a little bit, but since you guys like it, I'm bringing it back for you. Because if you like it, I love it. But yeah, Turbo Turn Up Time, real quick. We are here and we are back, and Turbo is up. So I know a lot of you guys are glad you bought the dip. Turbo, 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 happy Turbo Friday. I know you guys, like I've been telling you, just diamond hand and hold on. Turbo was up like 20% this morning. Since then, it fizzled out, but you guys were diamond handing it. And we are live. Turbo Turn Up Time. Just trying to help you rebuild your crypto community and trying to keep the Turbo Toad warriors, the Turbo Toad army alive, right? Trying to stay relevant and keep pushing. But apparently we were right? Shout out to the Turbo Revolution, the Turbo Toad Army, the Turbo Toad Warriors, and Turbo Turn Up. Let's go. I know it's been rough and it's been crazy and it's been a rough start of the year, but I told you at some point the market is going to turn around. And if we can ever get Ethereum to start pumping or to at least get on good footing, it will keep the toad rolling. But let's start looking at the numbers. First off, let me see here. First off, I want to thank Caleb and Brown for the opportunity to partner up with them and be the official sponsor of the BTM page. And if you haven't signed up, make sure you guys check out the Caleb and Brown crypto exchange. They don't just hold your crypto and custody it for you. They also offer you financial advice and help you make decisions on which cryptos to buy. So they actually do give you a brokerage service and they're regulated. So they're not going to give you any of these meme coins I've been losing my money on and a lot of these pump and dumps. You guys aren't going to fall victim to that pump. What is that? Coin pump and all this weird Solano token garbage, right? You're going to get good quality tokens and you're going to be able to make some generational wealth. So let's look at the Toad real quick. Turbo is down. It's crazy. Turbo was up 21% this morning. Now it is down to 12.7, 238.3 million market cap, down 6% in the last 7 days, 40% in the last 30 days, 51% in the last 90 days, but we're back up to over up 1,000% on the year. And if you noticed here, we were down 60% in the last 90 days. So we did get that push up as well. So shout out to everyone who bought the dip and all you guys that continue to hold and continue to hang in there for the Turbo Toad Army. You're definitely gonna get Your persistence will definitely pay off, guys. So don't give up. Don't panic sell. Don't wig out. Just be patient. And I think some of you mentioned that the what was that? The FTX are starting to pay off some of their users that lost a lot of their crypto previously. So these guys are starting to get their money back and are able to come back to the market, and maybe somebody picked up some turbo. One of the videos we're gonna watch, somebody's talking about market manipulation with turbos. I'm just trying to post something real quick and see before we get too far gone. What is up, Craig? What's going on, buddy? Um, what up, fam? So we're at 0037 or 36. We were at 37. I was hoping we'd push over that 004 mark, but we haven't quite got there yet. But continue to be patient and diamond hand. At some point, we'll get over the 004 and start to push up. What is up, Sith Lord? About time we started moving in. And I know that's right, right? I know you're right, right? Finally, starting to get some positive pushing or some positive momentum. And I was actually working on a few things yesterday, so I didn't get the video out. I was gonna do the live, but I got behind and I was trying to catch up most of the day, so I didn't get a chance to do a video. I wanted to do an XRP video as well. Didn't quite get around to that one either. But either or, um, we are here and we are back live, right? We are definitely here and we are back in motion. Can you feel it? Turbo will shock the world of memes. Definitely. Turbo is going to be the number one meme coin in the bull run, right? Time for the turbo turn up time. And look, we're back down to 006 on the 5 minute chart. We are losing volume. Had a MACD cross. Check out the 15 minute chart. 15 minute chart shows a serious red candle and some volume going down. Suspect on the 1 hour chart, we should see, wow, green, red as well. That's interesting. And back down to 003. You can see here, today is the 21st Friday. It looks like 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. We started to push up, and now there is a pullback. Some consolidation going on. And on the 4 hour chart, there is a big green candle around 2 o'clock. What is this? How does it jump from? Okay, okay. So between, oh yeah, 4 hours. I'm tripping. So something happened at the, what is it? 2 o'clock in the morning. It looks like 6 o'clock. Things are starting to sell off, and 10 o'clock. Somebody is selling, so our volume is going down. And actually, I want to look at the decks real quick before we get to Twitter. I want to see what happened at 2 o'clock, actually, and what happened at what is this? 2 o'clock and 6 o'clock. About to find out. We're about to find out. BWP, Black Widow. Let's see what happened. Somebody made a serious purchase, from what I can tell. And I guess they moved it over. Yeah, because it says only up 15%. So let's see. So we could just see if there's any well activity. It wasn't a whale. That's weird. Whales bought anything in February. Let's see, dolphins. So somebody bought 6 in the morning. 800,000 turbo, $3,000, and yesterday. So I guess it wasn't a big purchase, right? Because it'd be the 21st. Can we do just the 21st? Isn't that what we wanted? Guess let's look at all the activity today. Buy. Actually, let's look at the buys just to keep it easy and see what happened. Around 6 in the morning. Actually, it looks like a lot of shrimps were doing the buying. That's weird. Somebody bought $138, $3,000, $400, $400, 400, 600, 500, 1,000, um, 400, 800, 1,000. So it looks like it was a lot of small purchases. Somebody added 25,000. Somebody added 16,000. Somebody added 21. Is this just showing by, yeah? Let's check out the sales, what pushed us back down. And we'll check Twitter. Somebody sold 1,000. Somebody sold 1,000. Somebody sold 1,000, 1,000. So it's relatively low volume. Wasn't anything huge. Just a lot of low volume trading. Not positive, but I think Binance scooped up a lot this morning. Looks like it was just small trading activity. Binance apparently got hacked. Turbo is not on that exchange. Everything happens for a reason. How how to. Don't forget to vote and comment Turbo on Crypto Insights posts, fam. So let's go to Twitter and see if we actually have that up. Sammy. I think we did have that notification. If not, send it to me and I'll pull it up and see. I think I have, yeah, I do have that somewhere. Okay, so this is Turbo. Turbo never stops building while others wait. We create brick by brick, idea by idea, stronger, smarter, and always moving forward. The grind doesn't stop. Sammy, happy Friday. What up, Sam? What up, Black Widow Phantom? Shout out to the winners of the Turbo Coins PH memes contest. Congratulations. Your creativity shown through and stop the best of what the Philippines has to offer. Winner list. Thank to all that joined and to catch the next contests and campaigns by following CoinX. So let's see what the winners look at. Winners of the contest. User IDs. I thought they would show us the images or something. So yeah, interesting. Thought we'd see like pictures or something, but I guess we'll have to wait for them to publish them. So shout out to CoinPH in their turbo contest for meme coins with the Philippines. Happy Friday. What up, Sam? What up, fam? Um, so this is Turbo Community. Can you feel it? A storm is brewing. Shout out to the Roaring Toady. Turbo top six gainers on Binance. I'm not even sure what that is. BNX up 30%. Whatever this is up 1,007. GTO is up 24. MKR is up 21. Lista's up 19. And of course, the Turbo Toad Warriors, the Turbo Toad Army is up 15. And it was up 20. Weird it came down so fast. So this is one of the polls. This is liquid Web3 shopping infrastructure. Which ones do you want to be listed on Uquid? Uquid next? And looks like Pit. I don't even know what Pit is, actually. But Turbo is, wow, Pit blew Turbo out the water. What the? That's crazy. This is Crypto Insights. Which crypto has the strongest community? And looks like Crypto Insights is putting Turbo at 38.1 versus Baby Dodge 22.8. Pit, I'm not even sure what Pit is. 27.4. So looks like we spanked Pit and our good friend Flacco that always gets in our freaking polls. I'm not even sure how, but they're always around. But shout out to these guys and all those communities that tried but failed, right? Either way it go, we are live and we are pulling. As Sammy mentioned, don't forget to go vote and make sure we stay ahead in this poll, trying to rebuild the crypto community and push out meme coins, right? We want to be the meme coin king. So we got to circle all these polls and keep pushing. This is Peg Leg Wally. Are you into AI? Do you like money? Are you interested in crypto and meme coins? Then you've got just the thing for you. Turbo is the ChatGPT AI meme that's unruggable, deflammatory, and has 100% organic community. That's us, actually. Shout out to Peg Leg Wally. Buy the dip. Uh, the market's dumping for shaking out, flooding left to right. It's probably because your project's garbage, your portfolio is not diversified. With other coins, keep your emotions and personal effects locked in and stick with the community and work your patience. So shout out to the Turbo Toad holding the bag. Let's go. Uh, each round is a battle, test of resilience, strategy, and heart. Turbo takes punches but never backs down. Champions aren't made overnight. They rise, they fight, and stand tall in the end. Shout out to the Turbo Toad, altcoin #1 AI blockchain and the first. So shout out to the Toad. Where you guys at? We're pumping. You guys should be going crazy in the chat. It should be freaking pandemonium. We've been waiting months to get back pumping, right? We're up 12%. Bitcoin's up 13%. Ethereum, which I think is probably helping us, is up 14.6%. But it has been a while since we've been up. I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely uh extremely charged for the Turbo Toad. Turbo contest content is quality. Content is quality content. Me rereading my own post every time someone likes it. Yes, it's quality content. Shout out to Ramon. Gentlemen, start your engines. Get ready to push your turbo button. This is a Toad. Looks like at NASCAR. Get ready to push. And looks like he's got a couple drinks in there, which is kind of weird, but hey, whatever floats your boat. Turbo is digital madness, a mind game where the rules change mid-play. One tweet can flip the script. Every move feels like a gamble. Chaos strategy, who cares? Ride the turbo wave. So shout out to Turbo. Black Widow Phantom, Turbo, number one AI with number one blockchain. We only accept first place here. Run it back, Turbo. Want to be part of the Turbo army with me? No. Well, get to stepping. Don't need your week anyway. Bye. For sure. You don't want to get on board. Get out the way, right? Get on the train or get rolled over. Shout out to Black Widow Phantom and the Turbo Toad Warriors. Pigwig Wally. Friendly reminder, if everyone in Turbo community posted twice a day, like, comment, and reposted, would 100% hit $1. Turbo stays trending on this app. Thousands of people a day would look into Turbo and we would hit $1. So from Peg Leg Wally, definitely keep the momentum going, guys. We're up, trying to stay up. Rise and shine. A new day brings new opportunity, fresh energy, and endless possibility. Let this warm sunrise remind you that every morning is a chance to start again, embrace positivity, and to move closer to your dreams. Take a deep breath and sip. Step into the day with gratitude, confidence, and make today amazing. And this coffee actually looks pretty good. Good morning and stay. Trying to figure out what that says, but keep it pushing. Let's keep having positive energy. Give me a follow. Hit the follow button. Definitely don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And to follow all the Turbo Toad Warriors so we can get our following numbers up. So we can definitely see how things are rolling and we are pushing and pushing the community up together. All, what is that? The tide that rises all ships. Let's go. Turbo community, I think the image speaks louder than words. What do you say? Soon, Turbo, soon. So he's saying soon. Also, kind of wonder what this drink is. It's kind of, I don't know, but definitely the main man, the Turbo with the suit on, saying soon, Turbo. This is the Turbo Warrior with Robin Hood. No, what's that in his hand? It's not actually, I don't know what that is. Maybe that's a rifle of some sort. Interesting. You know, Chat GPT does crazy stuff. Now, this is what I was trying to get to. So this is from our main man, Linsanity. So don't forget to support the community. When somebody is hurting, the community comes around and helps. Heartfelt request for help and support. Dear kind-hearted individuals, which is you, if you would like to contribute, donate, donations can be sent through, and I think this is an Ethereum wallet. I'm reaching out during one of my most difficult times in life, hoping kindness, for your kindness and support. I have been diagnosed with a condition that requires to undergo endotrophic retrograde. I'm not even sure what this. Panic pancreatic graft, I guess. ERCP and open, I don't know. Critical procedures necessary for my health and recovery. So shout out to Linsanity. Linsanity has been working hard for the Turbo Army. While I'm doing my best to stay strong, the financial burden of these procedures, along with hospital bills, medications, and post-surgery care, has become overwhelming. That's why I'm humbly asking for your help and can extend, whether through donations, prayers, or simply sharing the story with others who may help. If you'd like to contribute, donations can be sent through, I guess this is an Ethereum, a USDT, ERC20, BP, BEP20. Every little bit counts. Your Generosity will make a significant difference in my journey to healing. So shout out to Lynn Sanity because he was one of the first people that was making memes for your main man BTM and posting it on the Turbo page. So I definitely got love for this guy, and we're praying for his safe recovery, and definitely going to donate something to the fund there for the bills and the recovery as a community and as a family. I think we can help him out in need. And what is that? The Lord helps those who helps others. So shout out to Lynn Sanity. I deeply appreciate any form of support, and I'm incredibly grateful for the love, prayers, and kindness. Thank you for standing with me during this challenging time. And as they say, you can always tell who really with you when the storm comes, right? You can tell when it gets dark out who's really on your side. So shout out to Lynn Sanity and hope and pray for a speedy recovery. Don't forget, don't ask for anything but some pictures. Say 1,000 words without anything being said. Other times we need to make noise in the community to stand up and shout about our blockchain technology. We're getting ignored on purpose. This is some sort of hate towards Turbo on X. Let's show X who we are and let's flood the Memecoin blockchain, Turbo Swap, and Turbo Token. And he's right, right? Nobody talks about the Turbo. Nobody talks about the Turbo Aurora project. Nobody's talking about the blockchain. Nobody's talking about the development. You can see here there's 3,160 transactions, 8.1 million total blocks, averaging 1.1 blocks. Uh, Wallets is 284. And I think this token information's here. This is the wrong one. Okay, here we are. 65 total accounts, 1,400 total, 147. I'm tripping. Total transfers, 3,100 transactions complete. Total addresses is number of addresses who participate in the blockchain, 284. Number of EOAs sent at least one transaction. Number of transactions with transfers of the Turbo. All transactions, including pending, dropped, and replaced failed transactions. Total blocks, number of blocks over time, 8.1 million. So shout out to the Turbo Aurora family, the Aurora development team, Turbo, and the Near protocol for getting the Turbo swap in the Turbo blockchain. And as Gino mentioned, get the word out, right? Just flood X. Keep talking about it. Keep pushing it. Keep telling people so they'll get the word after being the number one blockchain, first AI meme coin, there's only second place, nothing else matters. So shout out to BWP, Black Widow Phantom. You know, I like the Lambos. Those are nice, actually. Those are nice. But I don't know if we looked at this. Currently, we're at 52,623 holders up. Wow. 0.12%. That's actually a big jump. We're usually point zero in a number. So we're actually up 0.12%. So there is definitely a lot of activity coming over. Trying to see if Binance has any to tell you about their activity and to see where that big push came from. Currently, we're up 11%. And meme coins, Dodge number one, Shib's number two. Pepe flipped Trump coin again. 4 billion for Pepe, 3.2 for Trump. Baby Dodge 1.3, Bonk 1.2, Floke 945. And there's a dip between Floke and XPX 16764. Dog with a hat 681 is where turbo should be somewhere in this 500 range. Pudgy Penguin 576 million. Brett 520 million. AI, okay, AI 16Z 409 million, 12%. Fartcoin 335. This is where turbo should be. This 400 range. Hopefully we'll push back up. Snake is up 341. Mog 339. Toshi 281. So Toshi's came down. GigaChat pumped back up. Cat with a hat 266. Turbo is above the top 22. 256.3. So in the top 20, hopefully we'll flip Cat and the Dog's World and Giga Chad and Toshi. If we can get over Toshi, I think we'll push back up to the top 15. So if we can get back to that 300 million market cap, which looks pretty close actually, we can just hold it and push back up. Looks like 5-minute chart still holding the 0036. 15 got a green candle, got a little something going on. 15-minute chart, still the 0036, and we're losing volume on the 15-minute chart and losing volume on the 5-minute chart. So let's see what we can see. Let's get the word out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And super chat, right? Let's keep the toe pumping. So let me see here. I guess we'll look at a video or two. Let me double check. Make sure the volume is here. This guy,
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today?
the trading sniper, is talking about turbo manipulation, which is always something that keeps coming back. So shout out to Trading Sniper for continuing to support the Toad and putting out these videos every day. Him, Ro, and
Hey
Regan,
guys, what is up? Hope everyone
and
is
of
doing well.
course Gassipur
You guys, welcome back.
VLC, one of the hardest working guys in the Turbo Toad community. But let's see what Trading Sniper has to say.
I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, there is no new turbo news today. However, we are going to be covering some important things surrounding turbo, right? One of the important things we are going to be covering around turbo is, why I believe there's institutional money and why institutions I believe are involved. I'm going to give multiple reasons. We're also going to go over the technical analysis in terms of institutional play and in terms of just general analysis. I've been getting lots of comments about it of why I believe this is the case. So I'm going to try to prove my best. I'm going to try to make it the most simple way possible for you guys to understand. But before we do, ladies and gentlemen, right, we have broke the record. We do hold the most all-time holders at 52,562. Just a couple of days ago, we were back on the rise, very, very nice and slow. But like I said, we were trending up very, very nicely. We did break it, right? And can you believe it? Turbo goes up 5%, and we get a couple holders, just enough to break the record. Bandwagon already starting. No, I'm kidding, but there will be bandwagon in the near future over the next coming weeks. So pretty much one thing I want to say is, something like Turbo, right? Why I believe there's institutional money, why I believe there is institutional, big boys behind Turbo. So first off is we are listed on very, very big exchanges, right? So you have to realize big players are already in the game, even if we're just talking about exchanges, right? We have Binance, Coinbase, and these other exchanges that are always going to hold a good chunk of turbo, right? These guys are always going to try to get the lowest price possible so they can accumulate more and sell it to you for a higher margin, right? We've seen this with Kaspa, where I talked about it, where Kaspa and Binance, they delayed a few things, so pretty much Kaspa is going to be potentially available cheaper for Binance, so they could accumulate it more before they list it publicly, right? You got to remember that these people are sometimes given the supply, but sometimes they also have to buy the supply, and that is just the way it works. So just in terms of exchanges, that is number one. But you're probably thinking, okay, well, many coins, have exchanges. Does that mean institutional plays behind them? Well, the answer is yes. Many coins are and do have institutions behind them. Guys, we as Turbo have seen some of the lowest volume we have generally seen over the last few weeks. And yet we are sitting at $44 million worth of volume right now in the last 24 hours, right? When things have been really slow and really sideways, generally speaking, not just for Turbo, for other coins. Do you think your average person that is, let's just say, watching my videos, do you think we are the ones that are moving these markets like this, bringing price up and down, accumulating price? Absolutely not, right? You gotta realize this is so much money. And the thing is, right? We have an insane ratio from market cap to volume. We've compared it to other meme coins before, right? The other day, where there's a certain amount of market cap coins have and a certain amount of volume, and for the ratio, they were always worse, right? They were always much, much worse. And even for other projects that are kind of involved, um, with trying to make a real coin, not a lot of projects have this amount of volume, especially for this type of market cap in terms of the ratio. Okay, that is also another thing. Okay, you have to remember, these may just seem like numbers, but this is real money. This is millions and millions of dollars in circulation, in and out, just in the last 24 hours. We're not talking about all time, in the last 24 hours. So there's big boys and institutions playing into this. Another point is, if we go to Turbo, right? Here is the deal with coins and forex pairs and anything that is being that has institutions in it. The more manipulation there is, the more manipulation there is, the better for you. Now, what do I mean? Pretty much. Um, so if you don't know how the markets work, right, they're heavily manipulated, and that might come to as a shocker to some, but it really, is just the reality. Okay, so when market manipulation happens, they usually look for certain price points to take out investors, right? And what I'm talking about is your average investor thinks a certain way, right? For example, if we're talking about leverage trading, right? Over here, some people may have had a, stop loss because this was the last low. And coincidentally, ladies and gentlemen, we wicked right below this weekly candle, right? Creating the newest and lowest all-time relevant lows, right? Pretty much what I mean is, like, these are the last lows created ever since we pumped up, right? So any people that were holding some kind of stop loss at the lows, just like the way retail is taught, or anywhere else, they have all been liquidated. Okay, so massive manipulation came out of Turbo, right? Because if Turbo wasn't getting manipulated the way it was, and it didn't have institutional play behind it, then this project wouldn't have dipped exactly coincidentally in the area that it has. Okay. Now, another thing, right? Just for Turbo specifically, right? Coinbase comes out somewhere around this time, right? Or somewhere around, December 11th or whatever it was, right? And I talked about it. If you saw that video, I said, Coinbase listing, etc., blah, blah, blah. I remember this exact moment. I remember looking at this right before we got these red candles and it was going to sell off. I said, guys, there looks like there's no selling pressure. Or sorry, there's no buying pressure. And this is when Coinbase just got announced for Turbo. Okay. Somewhere around that time. And boom, you can see, right? Sell the news event. Manipulation, manipulation. Classic, right? Classic. The more your coin is manipulated, the better for you. Now, eventually, you know, it will kind of go against you in a way, but trust me, when a coin is getting manipulated, it means institutions are behind it. I'm going to show you an example that many of you might not believe, right? And that's okay. You might not understand, but I promise you, this is the case. We are on US oil, right? We're on US oil. We're on the monthly chart. And you know me, how I talk about the classic triple tap reversal, right? And there's a few things to point out. Number one, oil went to zero in 2020, right? Classic manipulation. Any type of liquidity there ever was, any type of stop losses, absolutely taken out. We went to zero. Okay, cool. But that's not the main thing I want to talk about, right? The other thing I want to talk about is how we were going recovering, and then the Ukraine war broke out, whatever, and people thought that was the reason why oil prices were going up. Now that's what they want the public to think, but I already knew oil prices were going to go and reach these levels. Why? Because we have the classic institutional bank manipulation candle set up in 2008, ready to get tapped in many years later. And wow, could you have guessed it, ladies and gentlemen? Look what happens. We tap right into the institutional manipulation candle. And you guess what happens right after, right? We get a triple tap, right? We get this, right? We get this. We have this tap over here, and then we have the actual candle, right? So what I call the triple tap reversal. And guess what? It sells off magically and coincidentally right after that has happened. Okay. So manipulation. Now, why am I mentioning this? Because, ladies and gentlemen, we see this in Turbo. We see this in all the big altcoins. Okay. You have to realize some altcoins are just done for. Some meme coins are just done for. Okay. But the ones that show heavy promise are the ones that are backed up by big money. And guess what? Turbo, ladies and gentlemen, falls right into that category. If I go on the hourly, right? Remember how I said price was going to go into this area, into this area. Why did I choose this area? Was it because it was a pretty area? Was it because I just, decided to be like, this is the area I want to choose? No, there was a reason why I chose this area, because this is where the institutional manipulation was meant to happen. And it did happen. Okay. And it did happen, right? We have this area over here, right here, got tapped into. Guess what? Another tap. Guess what? Another one. And now we are reversing. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, right? For you, this might just be witchcraft. This might be whatever. But as someone that's been in the markets for 6 years now, in terms of forex trading, and being taught all this manipulation, the way institutions trade before this ever even got popular back in like 2022 and stuff. For me, you know, I've seen it all. I know when things are getting manipulated. I could even compare it to some other coins. I'm not sure which coins exactly are going to be, all high and mighty, but we could see, you know, Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin obviously has institutions. It's been having institutions behind it, right? Regardless of what they say now, institutions have been in crypto and Bitcoin forever. The classic triple tap, and guess what? Now we're going up higher, right? We've seen it. Manipulation, right? We take out liquidity, we take out all the weekly, candles, and guess what? We go up higher. Manipulation. The ETF news, sell the news. Wow, manipulation. We sweep everything that's relevant. The last possible weekly candle wick, right? Because after that, it would be down here. And guess what? We recover, go up, right? Manipulation. Every time you see manipulation, that is a good sign. And what do I see in Turbo? I see manipulation. Okay. Do not be scared of the manipulation, right? Eventually, the institutions will sell off. They will sell off and it'll be very, very known. Remember, there was a reason why I was able to call Turbo's first and second reversal. Okay. Over here, right? Remember back in May 2024, maybe not most of you were not subscribed yet because I was much, much smaller of a channel, but you can go back. The video is called Turbo is Dead. And I said how there were multiple reasons why I believe this was going to be the reversal. And I saw certain patterns, certain things that I've seen time and time again. And guess what? They're institutional plays. It's sold off, yada, yada, yada. Right? I remember people were like mocking me, laughing at me. Guess what? Many hours later, we still continue selling off because, the markets don't lie. The markets do not lie. Even in recent times, I said, I believe the top is in, right? There's absolutely zero pressure. And guess what? We reversed, right? We did reverse. So, you know what? I'm not always going to be perfect. I'm not always going to make the like literal best like call and everything, but I've been around the markets long enough to have a very high consistent rate. And for me, there are no coincidences in this market. For me, this coin is being manipulated, right? We talked about the volume, we talked about the structure, we talked about it coincidentally going to certain price points right below certain price action, right? This is all manipulation to me, ladies and gentlemen. This truly is, right? People can say what they want to say, and that is okay, right? You're allowed to believe whatever the hell you want. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, right, there's a reason why something like Turbo is striving compared to other coins. We can go to something like Brett. I think Brett had a decent bounce back today, but we'll see how it does. Let's go on Pith. Is Pith solid? No, Brett is an absolute dumps, especially if we're looking at this. What about some other one? Vic Yet, right? Look at this. Absolute dumps, right? Um, yeah. Brett's volume was always an issue, right? That's what we talked about. Brett's volume was always bad, you know. And looking at this is like a classic chart right now. I don't see too much manipulation. Yeah, we went down all the way down here to the bottoms. I like there's some kind of you know bounce back, but compared to Turbo, nothing compares. Nothing, right? Um, yeah, Turbo just has the most updates, has the most everything, has the most innovation that I see. And the more you do that, the more you put eyes on yourself, the more big money institutions and big boy players are going to get involved. And so I'm telling you, this is exactly what I see in Turbo. I've looked at the charts, I looked at many, many charts, and Turbo looks absolutely nice, absolutely fantastic. It is 110% getting manipulated. You guys also have to realize, right? Um, some coins, the coins also that follow Bitcoin and their main chain are usually already being manipulated. That is just how it is, and institutional money is there. Because when a coin doesn't really have a foundation, it's backed up by maybe some big boys, like someone that put in a couple hundred thousand, maybe someone put in also a couple hundred thousand, tens of thousands, maybe someone put a million, whatever, right? It won't really care about the general trend, right? Whether it's Bitcoin or whatever chain it's on, like Turbo's on the Ethereum chain, it won't care. But the fact that we mimic price, the fact that we mimic the price is a very, very high sign also that we are having lots of institutional money in it. So multiple reasons I gave you, ladies and gentlemen. You can also go into the data and see, which whales are buying and selling, which I don't really care about that. I just care about the fact that, logically speaking, there's a lot of money from the charts. Like I said, there's a lot of manipulation, and the fact that we are following, ladies and gentlemen, the chain we're on, which is Ethereum, and also Bitcoin's price action. Right. So those were my key factors. If you agree, that's awesome. If you don't, that is okay too. At the end of the day, you have to make up your own choice, your own bias. But from being in the markets for many, many years, this is what I know to be true. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.
So, what do you think about the manipulation? Right, he's clearly proving there is something going on, some weirdness, some strange sector to what's going on with Turbo, and I've heard this from several people. So I don't know what to think, right? But I do think, as Screaming Toad saying, there are factors that are trying to keep the Turbo Toad warriors, the Turbo Toad army, Turbo Toad turn up down. But at this point, all we can do is keep pushing, right? We can't stop now, right? We come too far to give up, right? We're not in the business of letting up, right? We're going to keep pushing, keep fighting, and keep the Turbo Toad army strong, right? But let's see what uh Gassy Pure has to say.
I hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am, as usual. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, a lot of people are throwing different accusations at me. They're saying, hey, Gossipator, you are just stupid. Or Gossipator, you are delusional. Gossipator, you are just, uploading these videos because they are paying you. Like, I've been told everything. And at this point, I am so used to it that it doesn't really bother me. But hey, if you've got your opinion, then let it be. I mean, it is a democracy. You speak freely, freedom of speech, and so on. At least in the crypto world, right? We don't want to silence people, but we also have to be realistic about things, about what is happening here, what we're expecting in the future. I mean, yes, there was a massive collapse. People were like, "Damn, what's up? Is it the end of Turbo?" And I find it very funny when they say, "Is it the end of Turbo?" when the whole freaking market collapsed. Like, think of every massive meme out there. It is going down. But it is also, in my eyes, one of the best opportunities, just like one last chance before the big altcoin season to really load up these bags, to really make it worthwhile. Remember, guys, this thing, of course, is trying to build up momentum. But we are going into one of the most exciting altcoin seasons. We're talking about a pro crypto president, Elon Musk backing him, right? So there's going to be a lot of posts on Twitter, I imagine, about the bull run. We've got Gary Gensler out, so a friendly SEC chair towards crypto, and many more things happening. Like, we've achieved so much in the ETFs and so on. So I wouldn't really advise you guys to be giving up now. I mean, volume is up today a lot, right? Doubled. Market caps up. Maybe by the time this video comes out, could be down. And I'm gonna get a lot of comments of people saying, "Oh, Gossipator, and now we're down." So nothing makes sense of what you said. Like, as if I speak for the second. I don't speak for the second. I speak in long-term equations, right? I speak about things that are supposed to happen in the long term. I don't care about this specific day, right? The price on this specific day. Who cares? Even if this thing was to, go double 500 million market cap, I'm not selling out. Like, really, I'm not that desperate for a 2x or 3x. I'm desperate for my 50x's, for my 40x's, 30x's. That's what I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about these big numbers because I want to make a lot of money. Really, if I was to double my bag, it wouldn't really do me that much of a great favor. I mean, yeah, maybe the algorithm will push these videos, I'll get more views, but apart from that, I mean, what else is it really going to do? The money that I'll make won't be that much. I mean, I'm not really putting in millions of dollars into crypto, don't really have that much. So what we're seeing here, this is a great example. I actually found this on Google, right? So hard times create strong men, right? So we are in hard times. So it is creating strong men or women, if women are watching this as well. But when I check the metrics, it's usually 97% males watching it. But either way, right? Hard times create strong men, and strong men create good times. So if you are willing to hold through these hard times, you guys, you strong men and women, will create these good times for the future. Of course, then there are other quotes of good times create weak men and blah blah blah, but that's not necessary for us, okay, anymore, because the moment when we create good times, that's already up to you. I'm not going to be interfering with your life as to how you want to live your life and your system and so on. But what I'm trying to make, the point that I'm trying to make here, is that we're in the hard times. So these hard times will create these strong situations, these um, strong men, strong personas, strong characters, and it will teach us for the future. Because if you want to carry on investing in cryptos, if you want to see, the next bull run, 2028, 2029, and so on, right? So if we go way further in 4 or 5 years' time, you're gonna have to be ready, and you're gonna have to go through the same process. Every single person goes through the same process. You hear a lot of these like great stories of people that made a ton of money, but you never listen to how much time they waited, how psychologically draining it was at certain points, how they felt like giving up. You never hear about these stories. You hear about, oh yeah, he's a millionaire, he invested and he made that much. But what about all the stuff that happened in between? And what about the amount of people that, broke down and just sold off, and then they saw their the stock or the crypto that they had before actually skyrocket, and they were never part of the success because they gave up too early. So actually, there's a very good picture here I found. It says, just because you don't see the reward yet doesn't mean it's not there. Keep digging, stay focused. The best moments come to those who don't give up. So here you've got Turbo actually mining and getting very close to the gold. Okay. And then there is Turbo here just walking away. It was that close. All that Turbo had to dig, mine a little bit more and would have actually hit the diamond. But guess what? Yeah, that Turbo walked away. And I don't want you to be the Turbo that's walking away. I want you to be the Turbo that just keeps on digging, keeps on pushing. Even though it feels like you don't see it, even though it feels like, there's nothing guaranteed. You're too used to this guaranteed success. Like, oh, okay, if you do this, you are guaranteed this. And if you're not guaranteed this, then you get a refund and so on. Like here, there is no refund. There is no insurance. But there's conviction and belief. That's a big thing. And that gives you way more reward. Okay. So of course, right now, hottest tokens, you have Turbo. Some people are doing some technical analysis. As you can see it, guys, it looks like we are going to be breaking past this line. If it really does work out, we should be seeing a very nice pump coming. People are obviously making a lot of art in regards to Turbo. I love this, 140 plus exchanges ready for this altcoin season, right? Turbo is taking over the country, taking over your city, right? It's a cash printing machine. It's a transformer, right? About to break out, and everybody's watching it. In Asia as well, guys. And remember these days, someone put, right? Remember these days when people were so pumped up and everybody was like, Gossipator, you're the best, you're this, you're that. It was trending and it seemed like we were on top of the moon. Well, it was going to stop at some point, right? It wasn't going to last forever. You can't just keep on pumping up and up and up. Otherwise, there is some serious thing to worry about. There's some insider stuff going on. Like it's all very healthy and organic. Like you're going to see your pumps, but you're going to see your cool offs. And we've already been on this cool off for quite a bit of time. So I think we should be getting ready for the next big pump. And it's coming. Okay, because Turbo's always out there with the big boys. You've got Pepe, you've got Flocky, Baby Doge, Melania, like big names. So of course I expected to break some resistance lines. Now, looking at their Twitter, guys, don't forget we are so big in terms of followers, and some great quotes here. I think the Turbo community also understands the devs that it's hard, so they are trying to kind of keep you going and motivate you with the arts. Like really nice stuff. Look at this. Each round is a battle, a test of resilience, strategy, and heart. Turbo takes the punches but never backs down. Champions aren't made overnight. They rise, fight, and stand tall in the end. That is very, very true. Turbo, in this case, is waiting, for its moment. And yes, it's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit. And it feels like, Turbo just keeps on getting hit. And I'm talking about the moment right now but there is going to be a point where Turbo stands up and it just smashes. While all the opponents are down, Turbo is up there. So great stuff. Really, really happy. And like I said, it's all a matter of time until we see the greatness come. I know some of you are going to start telling me right now that, oh, Gossipator, you always say the same stuff. But what else am I supposed to say? Like, these are moments where people feel down. They need this type of encouragement. Really, guys. Like, let me know down below if you want me to actually give you that motivation, because that is what I specialize in. More so than just giving you the technical analysis. Some of you are like, well, with the technical analysis, we'll understand better. Look, if you are doing technical analysis, it's great, but I would say more in the short term, because the most important thing is the fundamental. When the money starts flowing in, when the liquidity goes in, that's where you see the great pumps, where you see it really go up, skyrocket. Everything else, absolute nonsense. Okay. Some people are saying, well, we wake up and we're going to see it go up for no reason. There has to be a reason behind it. And I think, and I believe that it's more, to do with Ethereum as of now. When we see Ethereum's dominance go up, when Bitcoin's dominance go down, that's where we're going to see it pump. So very, very happy with what we have here, guys, because these moments, I'm still loading up and I'm not stopping. No matter what you say, no matter if you tell me that this is a dead project, you keep on talking about something that's over. I've been said and I've been told the same stuff over here and over here and over here and everywhere in every moment. So I'm kind of used to it. Like, it doesn't break me. But either way, guys, you let me know how you feel about Turbo. Is this the real deal? Do you believe it's going to get the best pump ever? Or do you have any thoughts other than what I've said? Okay. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.
Pay attention, crypto gossipators. Things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm tripping. I was looking at something and I realized the video had stopped. That's my fault, guys. Sorry about that. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, toads and tadpoles. We are here and we are live. But let's do this last little video and wrap it up. No Diddy.
Price of Turbo is actually
Before we get actually, let's go ahead and play.
pumping quite a bit in the last 24 hours. I'm a little bit excited.
Go ahead and play Row. We haven't played Row in a minute. Let me see here. I think there was VCL Network 5-minute video. Let's play Row real quick.
I don't know if you guys are watching this video, you're probably a little bit stoked as well. Honestly, pumping a lot harder than some of the other meme coins that I honestly hold. Listen, guys, if you are new to the channel, my name is Ro. We cover the latest and the greatest crypto content right here on this channel. So if you're new, all I ask in return for these videos is that you guys hit the like button, subscribe so you don't miss any of my uploads. Guys, I've been in the market since 2017, and all I'm here to help you do is to not make the same mistakes that I've done, whether that's reassurance or whether that's helping you guys find some solid plays. So all I ask is that you guys sub, because I'm almost at like 14,000 subscribers. Guys, also, I kind of lost my train of thought. Without further ado, let's just hop into today's video, because I know that the price of Turbo is the main thing that we are excited about today. You can see that it just rallied 19.57%. Hopefully, by the time you're watching this, too much time has not passed and it hasn't come back down or something like that, because that would be a little bit devastating. But right now, the price of Turbo sitting at just shy of 204, sitting below that supply area that we always have taken a look at, right? We will take a deeper dive into the charts, but from a surface level, you can see here it's just trying to break above that 204 mark, right? It's a psychological level, guys. It's a whole number. You guys always know, I've said this in the past. These psychological levels are very good trading indicators for or trading ranges that you guys want to be keeping a close eye on. In the last month, you can see it's up down 39.81%, and in the year we did with that pump that we had today, it does bring us back over to 1000% gains in the last year. Now, guys, if you want to be able to find these meme coins before they actually have these crazy type of rallies, make sure you check out our private Discord, the Meme Coin Mastery. We also did add just a VSL the other day. As you can see, your boy over here looking very dandy. Make sure you guys check it out if you want access to my buy and sell alerts, exclusive content, and to be part of a community who's always winning. I understand that the markets right now are a little bit slow, but we are calling some plays in there. We have a gambling chat and we have just a regular chat. So if you guys want to be a part of that, check this out. 49 bucks a month or 497 for the whole year. Now, this is what I'm talking about. You guys can see here. Just absolutely dominated this demand area. You can see this insane wick to the top. The thing is, guys, literally every meme coin was sitting at levels like this. So we were just destined to have that pump come in. Now, what we really need to do is break above this supply area and then hold above it. You know, hopefully we don't wick down below it like we have in the past, because we have tried to break it in these last couple of days. I've always said this. I feel like the latter half of February is going to be bullish, and that's because everyone else is bearish. Now, when everyone else is feeling one way about the market, I always like to think the opposite, right? Because that's just how history has told me I should act, and that's exactly how I'm going to kind of set myself up for this cycle as well. If we go over to the crypto bubbles, you can see here, guys, a lot of these coins today are up. You can see Solana up 4%, Pepe up 7.1%. Any other meme coins that I'm able to find in here? Floki up 6.1%. You can see Jasmine on here as well, up 4.5%. So a couple good gains coming in. A lot of these are green today. MOG token up 13.7%. A116, AI16Z up 28%. Giga up 20%. Giga is performing really well. You can see things like Fartcoin, Pengu, Whiff. These are all pumping and pumping very hard. And Turbo over here, 19%. AIXBT is looking like our AI plays are making a comeback. That would be absolutely beautiful to see. Yeah, a lot of these coins, guys, are up, and specific meme coins, right? Popcat, Nero, they're up over 15%. It only seems like it's certain ones that are up over 15%, but that is a very good sign. You absolutely love to see it. Now, like I said, we are kind of bouncing off this supply area right now, guys. And what I really want to see is us break above this, come back down, retest it, solidify it, right, as a very strong demand area, because right now our demand area is this low of the 203. I really want us to flip that demand area to 204 and eventually start the climb, right? Flip it to 205, flip it to 206, and that's how we get back our progress. And like I said, I was telling you guys, at this range over here, it is a really good buying opportunity, and it's still is, guys, you are looking to make upwards of 300% gains, right? Which is a 4x, which is absurd. Obviously, guys, do not fade this, do not sleep on this. This is exactly how it happens every single cycle. When things get fearful, when people lose interest, that is the time that the real wealth is made, because people are accumulating. That is the time that actual gains are made, because real investors know the power, know where crypto is going. So if that's you right now, I hope you guys are buying up. Now, obviously, go drop Turbo a follow over on X, almost at 110,000 followers. Turbo fam, the rise has started, and the real rise will begin when it makes a new high and breaks above. I'm sharing the chart for those holding Turbo to see. If you want to achieve success in the world of altcoins and crypto, it's not just about the price, strategy matters. I share unique, okay, whatever. People that are holding Turbo, you have earned this 50x. I love and respect each and every one of you. That was Max Payne. Totally agree. It was Max Payne. It still, honestly, really is still Max Payne. But Fear and Greed Index kind of flipping back now. Bitcoin almost over 100,000. Ethereum over 2,800. Are we finally seeing a little bit of relief, guys? Is that finally what we've come to? Are we done? Is the worst of it over? Ponky as well, up 44%. Wow, that's crazy. What will be the top meme coin of 2025? You can see here. Toshi and Turbo, kind of neck and neck, guys. 48% and 47%. The Turbo community is relentless, guys. Turbo team, Turbo community, one of the most bullish communities that I've ever been a part of, which is the reason as to why I keep making these videos. I'm getting a lot of people just even hating on the videos that I make, right? Saying, dude, how do you keep talking about Turbo? You're always Turbo this, Turbo that. And that's because Turbo is a solid play. Turbo is still a good coin. It's listed on over 150 exchanges, which is ridiculous, right? That's insane. You guys understand that? Over 120 exchanges. Sorry, pardon my French there, but very solid play. I think it's going to perform really well, guys. And just this price action alone, if we're able to continue this momentum, start a rally, guys, towards previous all-time highs. Again, I understand it depends on Bitcoin and Ethereum, but if we are able to see that happen yet again, that is going to be a happy day. And I would love to be able to tell you guys that I told you so, because obviously you guys would be happy because you guys, your bags are going to be pumping, so you wouldn't care. And obviously, guys, none of this is financial advice. I need you guys to please do your own research, your own due diligence before you invest into anything. And like with any crypto, it's always very high risk. It's always going to be high risk. So please, guys, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm only here to entertain or educate you guys. And if you guys have been entertained, if you've been educated, then hey, I have done my job. Now, guys, if you want access to my buy and sell alerts, you want to know exactly what coins I'm getting in and out of, make sure you check out the first link that is in the description to the Memecoin Mastery. We're having an insane sale. We don't know how long that's going to last, but be a part of the community, guys, because crypto is very hard to do alone. With all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless you guys and peace out. Take care, guys.
So as you mentioned, this has been a rough journey, right? If you've been holding all this time, you deserve the pump. You deserve everything that's coming to you. So continue to hold. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and super chat, right? Don't give up hope now, right? When things are turning around and things are finally on the up and up, right? Turbo is where it is at. Crypto hit what? What? Wait, what? Crypto hit my largest hack ever as Bybit loses 1.4 billion. Ethereum traders liquidated. Great. Great. I'm saying every time there's something good, there's always some black swan event that puts us back. And as somebody mentioned earlier, I guess it's a good thing we didn't get on Bybit. I'm not saying we had anything to do with it, but I don't know. Let me just stop there before you guys get me demonetized or shadow banned. But that is sad. Freaking Bybit got hit for 1.4 billion Ethereum, right? We in the Ethereum, well, the payout was coming from FTX. What the freak is going on? So let's see what this guy has to say. VLC, and we will shut it down for the day.
The channel Turbo Coin explodes, and I'm going to reveal the next price target in this video. I first want to start by saying well done to those of you that watched yesterday's videos, got your buy entries in at these lows. As I said, this is a significant area, and the odds were we were going to break out, and I'm going to explain why the breakout is occurring as well. But if you missed out on this free buy signal, it means you're not subscribed to the channel, so please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any more of these free buy signals and more. So let's get straight into it. Turbo Coin is one of the best performing coins in the market at the moment. It's currently up 19 percentage points so far for the day. Yes, you heard that correctly, 19%. And you may be thinking, well, 19%, is that good? Well, if you compare this to the overall meme coin market, coins in the top 50, you can see here, there's no coin that comes close to 19%. Well, there's a coin here. Go down, there we go, 18.4%. But this coin and this AI meme coin are the top two performing meme coins in the top 10. So again, I just want to say congratulations for those of you who got your entries in. Now, the question is, where is Turbo Coin going from here? The current market cap value, $271 million. I actually think Turbo Coins will double relatively fast. So I think it will at least go back to where it was at the start of January as a baseline, right? Which is why I said this is such a great opportunity, because you're looking at 120 plus percentage point, even from an entry right now from today, right? So that's absolutely remarkable, because an entry from yesterday's low would be around the 180 percentage point mark. So there's still a great opportunity to buy Turbo Coin back to its target. So what target would I be looking at next? Now, there's a few targets in mind. If you're just here for the short term, let's just say you're still skeptical on where the market direction is going, just to pause. The reason why we're seeing this breakout is because Bitcoin's on the move again. Bitcoin's back above 98,000, fast approaching 99,000. The altcoin market is also starting to break out. You can see here, meme coins also starting to move, a lot slower though, but nevertheless, they're also bouncing back as well. So this is one of the reasons why.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, toads and tadpoles, kings and queens and in betweens. It's your main man, BTM, signing out. Happy Friday. I'm glad Turbo is pumping. We are live. So let me know in the comments what you think. Will Turbo continue to pump, or are we about to fall victim to Bybit and this freaking Ethereum scandal? But gotta go. So thanks for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, let's get back to the money, guys, and stay dangerous. Miner out.